Hello users and welcome to Sunday Runday, the 134th, and as with the theme...
Aren't we watching one right now? Oh!
And with the theme of the last few Rundays, I've been playing a lot of my early speed games, and those early speed games include Muppet RaceMania. So, I am going to do an all stunts run. And I've got cold fingers. Just want to state this up front. I've got cold fingers. I'm going to look at the weather right now. I'm going to interrupt this recording to look at the weather. It is currently 1 degree. There is one singular degree where I am currently at. And I have no heat because I am poor and poor people are not allowed to have heat in this economy. And with that being said, let's start the timer. So basically the reason why I've got a countdown timer like this is because, let's do the Swedish Chef. This run is very heavily cycle based in the sense that it's kind of like Edge. If you watched Edge, if you didn't, then go watch that real quick, because I explained all that there. This is a category where it's like a platformer, but it's in a racing game, and that's why 1, it's funny, and then 2, it's interesting, and then 3, it's also fun as hell. And if you look and pay attention here, you see those elevators in the background. Those are cycles. And when we decided in this community of Muppet speedrunners to do this category, we decided to start the timer when you start the stunt. However, the cycles load outside of that. So if you load the level with a countdown timer and then just wait to start the run timer, you can end up saving time with faster cycles. It's kind of debatable as to whether or not you classify that as, legitimate. Personally, I don't mind, because for an IL, for like a speedrun for an IL, because this does have in-game time, you do need to utilize this to get a good time. So for a real-time attack category, it's a little iffy, but for ILs it is required. And keep in mind, you can only do it on the first level. So we do it on restaurant, and I'm probably gonna actually fuck up. I'm probably gonna fuck up the actual shit because I haven't played this in a while. But I do have all of, see. Literally. I do have all of the, if I remember correctly, and if no one beat them, I do have all of the individual level records for this category, so I don't feel terrible. Alright. That was the cycle I was supposed to get. I was supposed to also farm more fruit and boost, but I didn't. But I'm gonna need it. So I'm kinda, oh god, I've got such cold fingers right now. For those of you that are not familiar with the cold fingers, basically if you're a gamer, or even better if you're a speedrunner, imagine trying to do the things you're familiar with cold fingers. Like you can't move your fingers, it feels like you have arthritis, but you don't. You know what I'm... God damn it. I fucked up the skip here, and now I have to do it normally, which I am not particularly good at. Alright, that was part 2 of the skip. Get that one in there. Yo, I've got fucking cold fingers right now. Speedrunning is fucking cocksuck. It's basically impossible when you've... Oh, you cunt motherfucker! When you've got cold fingers. Like, unless I spent like 15 years warming up, literally, like... Like, unless I did that, then, this is just gonna be bad. So, I mean, if you want a better Sunday Runday next time, please give me money so I can purchase a heater, as, my class has not allowed those things. Alright, 149, that is horrendous. Gonzo! It's Gonzo!
Have you ever seen a sideshow? Aren't we watching one right now?
God, I fucking love this game. This is easily one of my favorite games. It is just absolutely incredibly good. It's fun, well designed, lots of content. It's funny. It's got Muppets. It's just this is a perfect game. Like, when you think of, like, what a perfect game would be, Muppet RaceMania is a perfect game. And this is, like, a perfect category as well. It literally just meets, like, all the criteria for being good. It's actually pretty interesting, because when I first started running this game, I was the only person on the planet who speedran this game. And I basically, my thing was every time I'd get someone in my stream that would watch this game, I would try to force them to do a run. I was like, alright, well, if you're gonna watch me play, I mean, it's only like 10 minutes. Back then it was like 15 minutes. But, you know, like, oh, so you're gonna do a run. And I got a lot of people to do runs of this game, this category specifically. But then once I started getting really good at this category to the point where, like, Pving in it became relatively hard, I started doing other categories. I did all Muppets, I did all race leagues and other stuff, and then I basically stopped playing this game for a while. I went and played other games, and in the meantime, which we are currently in the meantime. I apologize for the meanness, everybody. But a lot of people have picked up this game, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, no one has... No one has picked up the all stunts category. I do not have the record for all stunts. I wanted to go back and do it, but I just didn't do it. I only did the ILs for whatever reason. And I'd still like to go back and do that, but now I've got cold fingers, so until I get a heater, doing like actual speedruns of a console game is going to be like basically impossible. It really has shocked me how little attention. I went to scratch my face there and did not bring my hand down in time. It really is shocking how little attention this category has gotten, considering it's just objectively the best category. All the other categories have an extremely annoying amount of, like, RNG and luck to them that just is so extremely frustrating and unnerving that is the reason why I stopped playing this game. Oh, fuck me in the face. What am I doing? Here I am doing a history lesson on all stunts, and then not knowing what the hell I'm doing because it's fucking cold and I'm not paying attention to the game in the slightest. But also, I'm just giving myself more time to talk about the glorious history of Muppet RaceMania. There's actually been a lot of new tricks and stuff found for the other categories that I haven't learned yet. Those are things that occur when you have cold fingers. Just PSA. For all those gamers out there, all my middle-class gamers, enjoy the winter. I'm just kidding, there's no such thing as a middle class anymore. God. Alright, I'm going to not do that. What you can do if you have enough boost is you can just go over that thing, but obviously and clearly that's not something that I'm capable of. Damn, 2 minutes lost. Good thing the splits don't matter.
I can see a long way from up here.
Alright, this level, I would reckon that this level's probably the hardest because it's got the hardest trick in it. You'll see that in a little bit. Oh, of course. One thing about having cold fingers is when I do make a mistake, my reflexes are basically non-existent. So, like, for example there, I tried to press jump, but my finger was literally too cold. And you might think this is a joke. I know it sounds like a joke. Like, first of all, like it sounds like a joke. I get it. But for those that, like, I don't know, like, what the situation is with the people that watch my videos. Like, maybe you have money for a heater, but I don't. And maybe you're just not a speedrunner, so you don't understand reflexes. You don't understand what it feels like being good at a game. I know, like, a lot of middle-class people aren't good at anything. Like, the only thing that they're good at is having a big ego. I understand that. You know what I mean? So, like, when you're good at something, and, like, when you're cold and you're barely functional, it's just like you can't do it. That was part one of the trick, by the way. And that's part 2. Awesome. Wow, okay. That kind of went against my whole argument. I had like a whole like meltdown script where like I mess up the trick and then, you know, I talk about a bunch of stuff, but I got it. So, that's a little, you know. But anyway, but yeah, I'm fucking cold. Like, here's my thing, and I'm probably going to talk about this more outside of this, but like climate change is really starting to piss me the fuck off. Alright, because like, this whole thing, like literally a month ago, right? It was like fucking 30 degrees. Like every day. Like a month ago. Like it went up to like 35. Like with the heat index at one point. And now it's fucking 1. Are you kidding me? It is 1 singular degree. How does it go from 30 degrees to fucking 1 in the span of like 2 weeks? Like seriously, like what fucking goddamn stupid cunt shit is this? Like holy fuck, and I'm supposed to live in the South. I moved to the fucking South. I'm in North Carolina, and it's fucking 1 degree. Like what? Like, is this a joke? Speaking of jokes. That's a little joke for you. But seriously, like it's starting to get to the point where I'm genuinely upset. Like, before, it was just kind of like, you know, like, oh, you know, climate change is, you know, killing people, but they're in other countries, who gives a shit? But now it's like, my comfy lifestyle is being slightly, minorly inconvenienced, and I can't even speedrun anymore. Like, the only thing I take solace in my entire life, the only thing I'm good at, and I can't do it, because the climate's fucking me. It's ridiculous. It's truly and utterly offensive, I would even say. I'm offended right now. I am offended. Got hair on my nose. It's itchy. Alright, one more level. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed my very timely commentary.
Some of the chemicals in here can preserve.
I was watching one of my old Muppet RaceMania runs from like 2013. And, goddamn. That's definitely something else. I wonder, like, when I watch this video in like 6 years from now, like after India is like no longer habitable, like, you know, like I wonder how that's gonna go. That's gonna be wild. It's like, oh yeah, back when, you know, before half the fucking globe is completely fucking eradicated by heat and drought. Damn, those were the days. Back when I had cold fingers. Seriously though, I fucking hate fucking, like, literally October and November are normally my favorite months, right? Normally. But no, not this time. Now it's got to be too fucking hot in October, and then it's freezing in November. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't deserve this. I just want to go on like a morning walk outside. I want to enjoy the atmosphere, you know, try not to get raped, you know, and then like, but I can't. I can't. I'm literally being gatekept by this stupid bullshit. Like, Jesus motherfuck, dude. God, I'm so mad. Anyway, I'm probably going to be playing Muppet RaceMania for more Sunday. Oh, shit. That was weird. Huh. That was weird. I don't know what just happened. I'm probably going to do the other categories. Maybe not next week. But maybe every other week or something. I'll figure out a way to do it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing more Muppet RaceMania, and, when I do try the other categories, I want to try the new tricks that have been found. I don't really know how they work. There's, like, this one trick. I haven't tried it yet. I'm just going to look at it. It's in Mallory Gallery, where, like, they clip through the floor and, like, skip half the level. Really, it looks really cool. I'm just going to fuck around, because I saw a video of it the other day, and I was like, yo...
Some of these pictures are really old.
But I don't know how it works. Let me switch the car. The Sportster's faster, but I have cold fingers, so I couldn't stand that shit. Okay, so there's an old Mallory Gallery skip, and whenever I do the run for this category, I'll talk more about it. Where you jump from there into the thing I just went. But I saw a video of someone like running into this wall and then like going through the floor, and I don't know how that works. On one hand, it makes the old skip, like, unnecessary, and it looks way cooler, but it's also really hard. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, they just, like, I think it was here. Is it the corner? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask the Muppet RaceMania Discorders. I'll have to go like, yo, is Andrea hopping in on the Discord? Like, that's my skit. I can't do any more of that. It's too cringe for me. But yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Either way, hopefully you've enjoyed. I'm gonna turn the game off now, and I'm gonna pop something else in, and that something else is gonna be fun.